You spend 8 solid hours in bed, but when the alarm goes off, you still struggle to lift your head off the pillow. Your body feels heavy and your mind is unfocused. Most people assume they simply need more hours in bed, but the science of rest suggests a different approach. Your brain does not actually count the total hours you spend asleep. Instead, it tracks the completion of specific sleep cycles. By the end of this video, you will use these biological rules to construct a custom sleep recovery schedule, allowing you to wake up feeling sharper, even with fewer hours of rest. To begin, grab a pen and paper. Write down the absolute non-negotiable time you must wake up tomorrow morning. Working together with your biology rather than fighting against it is the most effective way to address your morning grogginess. Using that target wake-up time, we are going to engineer your precise bedtime by counting backward. According to sleep psychology, human sleep cycles last approximately 90 minutes. Waking up in the middle of one of these cycles causes sleep inertia. This is the biological cause of that heavy, hit-by-a-truck feeling that persists after you wake up. Timing your alarm to the exact end of a 90-minute cycle, however, helps your brain shift smoothly from sleep to alertness. Calculate backward from your wake time in 1.5-hour blocks to find ideal sleep durations of 4.5, 6, or 7.5 hours. Setting an alarm for a random 8-hour mark mathematically forces you to wake during deep sleep. Aligning your schedule with this 90-minute clock turns sleep into a predictable science of timing. A calculated bedtime only works if your brain is prepared to enter the cycle. This requires the 3-2-1 power down sequence. 3 hours before bed, stop eating heavy food. Digestion forces your body to stay active. 2 hours before bed, implement a hard stop on work and complex problem solving. This creates cognitive offloading, a psychological signal that it is safe to begin recovery. 1 hour before bed, remove all screens. Blue light blocks melatonin and keeps your brain alert. Use this final hour for low stimulation habits like stretching, journaling, or listening to calm music. These habits actively shift your brainwaves from the active beta state to the relaxed alpha state, which is the neurological threshold for sleep. Without this transition, you risk fragmented rest, a state where your body is still, but your mind never reaches the deep sleep required for recovery. For these steps to be effective, you must maintain circadian consistency. This means waking and sleeping at the same times every day of the week. Sticking to a fixed schedule trains your brain to release melatonin at the correct time automatically. Sleeping in on weekends disrupts this internal rhythm and forces your brain to restart the adjustment process every Monday. The first 10 minutes after your alarm goes off determine your level of alertness for the rest of the day. Immediate exposure to sunlight triggers the activation of serotonin, regulating mood and focus. Additionally, cold water or movement activates the nervous system, releasing energy boosters like dopamine and norepinephrine. Combining biological consistency with these morning triggers helps clear brain fog quickly without the need for caffeine. Review the notes you've taken. You now have a personalized schedule based on your biological needs. You have a 90-minute bedtime calculation to avoid sleep inertia, a 3-2-1 routine to prepare your brainwaves, and a morning chemical reset. Viewing sleep as the brain's primary recovery mode allows it to fully restore your focus and drastically sharpen your decision-making. Start mastering your sleep cycles rather than simply counting the hours you spend in bed. Drop a comment if you are going to try the 90-minute rule tonight, and subscribe for more insights into sleep psychology.